They're back my horse chestnut. At the end of the last video it had been repotted and it had started growing throughout spring. Now in summer you can see it's doing pretty well. I didn't actually prune it all season, I've no idea why. I probably could have got away with it here. By August it's getting a little bit too late to do any pruning anyway. I usually find by the end of August there's no new growth. Here it is in September. It did okay this year. The leaves are still quite small. I thought it would have grown a bit more, but I guess I did give it a pretty aggressive root prune in the spring, which will have slowed it down a bit. By October it was changing colour. I really like the yellow, it stands out really well. In November we're back to the old stick in a pot. Horse chestnuts set their buds for the next year in the autumn. They're big and sticky, it's kind of weird, but that's how they do it. In February I just removed the big fat buds at the tips all over the tree. I just left the two buds that always seem to form just below it. Nothing really happening in March. I'm just waiting for the buds to start swelling. In April you can see they start to swell. It's not quite there yet, but in a few days that'll be the perfect time to repot. Now you can see they're starting to show some green, so it's the perfect time to repot. Could maybe have gotten away with not repotting, but I had a feeling the roots were going to be crazy and all over the place like last year. So I want to stay on top of them and keep correcting them until they behave. So I just scraped all the soil from the top to help me get it out of the pot. It came out really easily. Soil is in good condition, but you can see the roots are looking pretty long. We'll see properly in a minute. Here they are all raked out. They actually look pretty good. Very long though. But not as crazy as they were last year, so not all crossing and horrible looking. I just had to basically trim them all back. Anything that was too long just got chopped off. And this is what I was left with. Seems I got a bit carried away, but I'm pretty happy with what's left. I then just repotted it back into the same pot. Here it is a few weeks later in May. The leaves are nice and small when they first come out. And here we are now, looking pretty good so far. Hopefully we'll have a good growing season this year. Thanks for watching, see you next time.